Established in 2011, Loupe specializes in late 1960s through modern vintage. Brandy Munoz is the current owner with a love for thrifting, collecting, and selling vintage clothing. Her hobby eventually blossomed into her opening her own store, which now has 2 different locations. The store does not consign with the public. They work with collective members in order to help local vendors pursue their dreams and maintain close connections. The purpose of Loupe is to inspire creativity, cultivate with the community, and celebrate individuality. Loupe Vintage is a good example of a local community store engaging with their target audience.
And you have to know them, because that's exactly if we go on there, we are speaking specifically to them, as if I was sending them a text message or a personal message.
Loupe is currently using Facebook, Twitter, and multiple accounts on Instagram.
We put most of our financial budget into social media marketing rather than into traditional marketing. It's right now it's way more important to do social media than it is to do print marketing.
Munoz has learned to keep loyal customers by using specific language and style.
So really identifying who you're speaking to, I think, is a really important thing. Really knowing your target customer.
The store uses trendy and popular words such as #mood that is often accompanied with an image depicting a certain type of mood. The posts on Facebook mainly include sale events, sale items, and images to engage customers. In addition to the brand-created Facebook site, there is an existing third-party site created by Facebook where customers may check in at the location and post their images.
Instagram is our primary.
There are 3 accounts for the store. There is Loupe Collection, Loupe Vintage, and Shop Loupe. The first impression was that the brand was not consistent. Many of the images that are used on Loupe Collective overlap with those in Loupe Vintage, which blurs the focus of each account. According to Munoz, in Loupe Collective, there are brand partnerships posts such as those who sell accessories and jewelry in her store. In Loupe Vintage, there are images of models wearing the outfits, flat lace, and others that resemble the vintage style. The third Instagram account, Shop Loupe, focuses on selling and only features clothing, products, and sales. This is why the tone of the voice is more serious, professional, and straight to the point. Loupe's focus is more clear since the posts look more uniform and unique than the other 2. In 6 years on Twitter, the Loupe has almost 2,000 posts. Its Twitter presence is not as engaging since the posts on Instagram are shared to Twitter instead of an original Twitter post. This makes it look less visually appealing. Loupe's most recent Facebook post is their last full moon sale of the year. The post describes what the sale is, why they have it, and what the customer can expect from the sale. The Facebook post includes a graphic which illustrates their buy one get one half off deals. The post was made on Wednesday at 9:59 a.m. As of Thursday evening, 15 people were interested in the sale and 11 people liked the post on Facebook. This is similar to other competitors with promotional and advertising products being the main function. The engagement is smaller in size than a bigger store, but considering it's a small business and a niche demographic, this is predictable.
I guess Buffalo Exchange and Flashbacks would also be.
Small business vintage store in San Diego, Frock You Vintage Clothing, has 4,391 people following their Facebook page. They have 4,908 people who like their page as well. Bad Madge and Company is also a vintage store in San Diego with 1,741 people who follow their Facebook page and 1,778 people who like their page. These figures demonstrate that Loupe's media presence still has a lot of work to do in order to compete with other competitors in the area. However, their following is not unusually low for a vintage clothing store in the area.
About this market is that even though we have, quote, competitors, we all kind of work together because everything's so unique.
The 2 stores are in San Diego, but their social media presence allows them to conduct business and attract customers nationally and internationally as well.
I've even sent boxes of clothing off to aspiring photographers in other states so they can do photo shoots with their friends, and then we share their information all over social media.
Corporate clothing stores have the resources to have a full-time social media team that can work on attracting customers based around the country and in other countries. However, Loupe's social media accounts are mostly run by Munoz and at times the store clerks. Munoz ensures that her posts always follow copyright laws.
It's a big thing, especially being a company, to be, if you're going to be sharing that kind of stuff, to make sure you never claim credit for it, or you make it clear that like I'm just sharing this because I'm inspired by this. Or if you do know who took the photo, I mean, I've posted a photo and been like Helmut Newton, 1972, like you still credit the artist if you know that that's available to you.
Rose has taken classes and is well versed on social media's impacts on small businesses. She mentioned she would like to continue to build her social media presence by putting more of a specialized emphasis on their social media accounts, particularly on Instagram.